If your battery is not charging, this might be one of the few reasons why the battery is not charging. The entire load in the house at present is fluctuating between 300 watts and 309 watts. So comparing with what the PV is bringing in, the PV is bringing in 571 ranging in that side. So in this situation, we have a situation where what is coming in from the PV is higher than what the house is, the load in the house. So it feeds the house, then whatever is left, the battery takes it. But I want a situation where the amount of the load the house is using is higher than what the PV can supply at the moment. So now somebody goes there, puts on the pumping machine. Now if you are going to compare now, by the time I check the load now, the load has gone up to 1.89 kilowatts. So by the time you check the PV input now, the PV input is 560. So in the real sense of it, the load on the house is higher than what the panel can produce at the moment because of weather. So definitely the inverter has to augment whatever the PV is bringing in with augment it somewhere else. That's where, so now charging the battery is no more possible. Everybody should be conscious of this, because you might just be putting on those loads and you don't know that your PV at the moment is not supplying enough. So you don't want a situation where in the evening, when you now need that, but you now find out that, oh, the battery has gone down a lot. Because everybody has to be aware of this. You can actually get away with issues, situations like this during the dry season, when the panels will be able to produce a lot. But in the rainy season, you have cloud covers at different moments and all that. So it is very, very important to watch this situation. So if I were to take off the high load now, by the time we check, the load has gone down to 277 watts, and if you look at it, the battery has started charging again, because what is coming in from the PV, what is going from PV is higher than the load in the house. So you can see that that's the situation. So you don't want to where you come back home and then you now say, your battery, you expect your battery to last over a period of time. Now say, this thing is not taking time to last. It may be because of a situation like this. Like I said, you can actually get away with this during the dry season, but during the rainy season, you need to watch out. There must be a balance between the load in the house and what is coming in from your PV. This is a situation where the grid is not on at all. The grid is not. If the grid were to be available, the situation would be different. But now you depend on the PV only at this moment, so you must be able to watch what is coming in reference with what is going out. So that's how, because the inverter, it compares what is coming in with the load, and if what is coming in is lower than the load, it has to augment it from somewhere. It has to go to the battery. So now in a situation where you have your battery is being consumed during the day when it used to be charging, or you'll be floating, you just have to take cognizance. So anybody in the house, people need to understand this situation.